Morning everyone, day 2. Hope everyone is okay. We're going to do shoulders and neck predominantly today, although most of my flows will include most things, but we're going to focus on the upper bit, so nice release of tension. You should feel a lot lighter in your upper body. I need a strap for this. Doesn't have to be a strap, but belt will be fine, or just jumper rolled up, anything that we just hold taut, and we'll be doing some of that. Yeah, a couple of things I always say when we start a yoga class: we should leave our egos at the door. You're in competition with nobody, there's probably nobody else with you, perhaps from friends or family. But don't push yourself is the idea, okay? So don't allow your ego to take over, just feel what's right in your body. Okay, yoga is all about connecting with your body and your breath. Okay, so feel in your body and don't overdo it, okay? Ahimsa, we call it. Sanskrit means non-harming. That includes yourself, so be kind to yourself. Okay, it's always a good indication. And also, I always say move with mindfulness. Okay, mindfulness I always interpret as just conscious awareness. Okay, so if you're mindful, you're in the moment, you're feeling everything as you move, then you won't injure yourself. Okay, it's only when we move abruptly and we don't think about it, that's when we get injured. Okay, so just a couple of starters just to focus your mind and just, like I say, feel into your body. Okay, so just come into a comfortable sitting position. Okay, sitting comfortable is important in yoga, so it doesn't matter what you look like as long as you feel comfortable. So supporting yourself on blocks, it's normally to do with your pelvis, okay, holding your body upright. Okay, so just try and get yourself in a position where you're not engaging the muscles in your back to hold you upright. Okay, I sit on 2 blocks, which just pushes my pelvis forward, brings my spine in alignment, and I naturally sit that way without any tension in my muscles in my back, purely because I sit on 2 blocks, so lifting my hips either level or just above my knees, as you can see here. This allows my knees to come on the ground and I feel much more stable, like a triangle. Okay, so come into a comfortable sitting position, whatever that may be, relax through your body. Normally close your eyes, this helps you to connect even more. Relax your upper arms vertically down from your shoulders. Okay, just feel them, feel the weight, and then bring your hands to wherever that allows them to be. Okay, so shoulders not forward, either level or slightly back. Okay, feel your shoulder girdle, gently press it towards the floor, lift through the crown of your head. Okay, so feel the space between the top of your ears and the tops of your, the earlobes and the tops of your shoulders. Okay, and then follow your spine from your head all the way down to your pelvis. Okay, feel the extension in it, push into your sit bones, lift all the way from your sit bones up to the crown of your head. Okay, so feel nicely upright. Okay, feel into your pelvis. Okay, this is the area that sitting in this position provides most tension. So feel everything, and even if you can't release it, try and soften things. Okay, so that they feel relaxed and not held tightly. Okay, so feel everything in your pelvis, low back, and upper thighs. Follow your thighs from your pelvis down to your knees. Okay, those really big muscles in your thighs, hamstrings, quadriceps. Okay, try and relax them. Then from your knees down to your feet, okay, the really big calf muscles, the lungs of the leg as they're called. Okay, down to your feet, feel them, and then just wiggle your toes, make sure you're still nicely connected. So your body should feel nicely relaxed. Focus on your breath and your breathing, so breathing in and out through your nostrils. And what sometimes helps is to just consciously widen your throat as you inhale. It makes breathing in and out through your nostrils a lot easier. So consciously think of widening your throat as you inhale. Okay, it just takes the resistance off the inhale a little bit and makes it easier to breathe through your nostrils. So in and out through your nostrils. Just take 2 or 3 nice, deep, steady breaths to begin with, just to replenish the oxygen in your body and get rid of everything the body doesn't need, particularly down in the lower part of your lungs. So nice, steady, natural, deep breaths. transition into the 4-8 breath, okay? So breathing in, out twice as long as you breathe in. So most people breathe in for a count of 3 or 4, but just count on your own, okay? So inhale, count the breath, and then exhale for twice as long as your inhale, okay? So it's either 3 or 6 or 4 and 8. Okay, this is the breath that relaxes you. Scientifically proved to reduce your blood pressure. If you breathe in this way, it's really good. If you're angry, just take a few moments just to breathe in this way. So breathing out twice as long as you breathe in. Still following the movement in your torso as you breathe in, the expansion of your belly, expansion of your chest, and then the exhale, releasing your chest, gently pulling your belly or your diaphragm up towards your rib cage. Squeeze it all out. Just gentle, don't overdo it, don't force it. Okay, make this your last 4-8 breath before returning to your normal breath. Returning to the scan of your body, make sure nothing's tensed up whilst we've been breathing. Relax everything down. And then nice and slowly bring your palms together, keep your eyes closed, rub your palms, bring a bit of warmth, place them over your closed eyelids. Look into the back of your eyes, see what you can see. Maybe light, maybe dark, maybe colours, maybe image, maybe nothing. Okay, don't worry about it, just accept it. Okay, drag your hands down. Open your eyes, take a soft focus on the floor in front of you, bring your hands to your thighs, and just get used to having your eyes open. Take everything in your peripheral vision, but don't look at anything, just your focus on that point on the floor. Okay, nice and slowly, arms out to the sides, palms facing up, all the way up to the top. Okay, keep the focus on the floor in front of you. Okay, so we haven't moved our head yet. Okay, press the fingers up to the ceiling, soften through the sides of your body, take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, open the arms, twist to the right hand side. Okay, nice and slowly, okay, feel through your own body, squeeze through your transverse abdominals, just hold in this position. As you inhale, arms back up, come back to the center. And then exhaling, open the arms, twisting the other way to the left hand side. Okay, don't overdo the twist when we start off in these, just nice and steady, hold where you comfortably can. Inhale, come back to the center. Press the fingers up to the ceiling, release your gaze, wiggle your fingers, soften the sides of your body. Nice deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, bring your arms back down to your thighs. Okay, nice deep breath in here. Release your right hand to the floor, other arm vertically upwards first of all. Okay, try and make sure it's nicely upright rather than forwards and back. Press the fingers up to the ceiling, nice deep breath in. As you exhale, in the vertical plane, bring that arm over, soften the elbow that's lower down on the floor, and then feel the stretch up that left hand side. Okay, and then breathe into your left rib cage. Okay, so sort of push it away from you up to the ceiling, gently pull your shoulder back so you don't lean forward slightly. Okay, a couple of breaths, feeling that expansion, stretching this arm up and away from you. Don't overdo it. Okay, as you inhale, sway the other side, so bring the left arm to the floor, verticalize the other arm, the right arm, press it up first of all. Nice deep breath in, pull that shoulder back. And then gently bring it over in the vertical plane, soften the elbow that's below you, just stretch a little bit, breathe into the right rib cage. Couple breaths here. And then nice and slowly come back up, bring your arms back down onto your thighs, nice and upright, take a breath in, nothing else moves, we're just turning the head to the right hand side. Okay. Squeeze the neck muscles as hard as you can. Try and turn that head as far to that right hand side as you can. Take a breath in. As you exhale, release the head. Look forward. and then turn it the other way. Nothing else moves, just your head. Squeeze those muscles, releasing the other side this time, squeezing the other. Okay, squeeze, try and turn that head, and then release, come back to the center. Bring your left arm up and over to the other side of the head, and then nice and slowly start to pull it, okay, but resist with your head, so press your head into your hand as you pull your head with your hand. Okay, close your eyes, soften that neck muscle that you feel engaged, okay, allow it to, it will always tighten up when you first do these. Muscles sort of tend to try and protect you, so they'll tighten up. Okay, the idea is just to get it used to the fact you're there, close your eyes, and then relax everything, okay, so use your breath, breathe nice and steadily, and then once it's gone sort of as far as you comfortably can, release the right arm, same angle as the neck approximately, okay, and then energize that arm from the shoulder, down your upper arm, forearm, into your fingers, energize your fingers, okay, and you should feel a little tickle either into your neck or your shoulder as you do so. Keep relaxing the muscles. As you hold this position, release the heads gently forward, feel the stretch move to the back. And then the same again, bring it back up and back the way. Okay, feel the stretch moving to the front. Okay, back to the centre. Nice and slowly, release the arm first of all, and then release the head nice and slowly. Okay, you'll feel really lopsided at the moment. Okay, swap over. The other arm over the other side of the head again, gentle pull, resist with the head. Okay, that's important. Okay, so close your eyes and then feel the release, or try and allow that release to happen in your neck. Again, it will resist, try and soften it. Once you've gone as far as you can, release the other arm again, approximately same angle as the neck. Okay, energize the arm. Okay, so you really press it away from you, feel that tingle, either tricep, biceps, at the top of the shoulder into your neck. Okay, soften, relax, release. Release your head forward. Come back. Release your head back. Come forward. And then nice and slowly release your head. Bring your hand back down. And then just balance everything back up again. As we do so, we're going to rotate the head. So release the chin to the chest. Okay, again, nothing else moves. Just isolate the head and the neck, release the head, doesn't matter which way, we're going to go both ways. So 360 degrees, close your eyes, feel everything, okay, so feel all of the muscles, all of those squidgy bits in your vertebrae as you roll around. Okay, anything that feels slightly tense or not quite right, just pause, okay, just pause, feel it, breathe into it, and then come back round to where we started. Okay, press the chin into the chest, push your forehead to the floor. Release your shoulder girdle to the floor at the same time, and then release back the other way. So same way we came. Okay, again, feeling everything as you rotate round. All the way back down to chin on chest. Okay, and then come back up. Well done. Grab hold of your strap, whatever you've got. Okay, now you can release your legs if it's uncomfortable. Doesn't matter where your legs are, you can fit in this comfortable position or straighten them off. We're just going to use the upper bit. So just come to wherever you're comfortable. Okay, straps shoulder width apart, straighten your arms out in front of you so you can see, and just the important thing is just to remember to keep the strap taut all the time we're doing this. Okay, so come into this position here, tautness in the strap, keep pressing, sort of pulling it apart. Okay, sitting nice and tall, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, release the arms up to the top, keep that tension out the way. Okay, now sort of try and isolate everything else. So try not to move the position of your torso and your head and your neck. Okay, all we're trying to do is soften the shoulders. Keep pressing the arms up towards the ceiling and pulling them back the way. Okay, hold this position, take a breath in. Nice and slowly release the arms, come back to that horizontal position again. Hold, keep the tension. Inhale. Exhale, release back up. Okay, keep the tension. Okay, again, pulling those arms back as far as you can, softening the shoulders, trying not to tense the neck, face and head. Okay, so relax it. Okay, we're just trying to soften the shoulders. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, come back down. Okay, final time. Inhale here, keep straightening the arms, don't allow them to soften at the elbows. Keep the tension. Inhale, come back up. Okay, hold the pressure. Nice deep breath in. And then release. Come back down, okay? Just relax, soften them, keep the strap there, and then move them, and just rotate your shoulders forwards and backwards. Okay, and sort of loosen them up, and then grab hold of the strap again, this time coming into a wide position. Okay, bring it above your head, and then bring it behind you, and come to the position where that's a transition between forwards and backwards, if you like. Okay, but just widen your grip so that you can feel sort of uncomfortable in this position here, where you squeeze from one side to the other, okay, but not painful, okay, so it should be, so you feel your shoulder blades squeeze together, okay, so bring it to that position, and that's the width you need. Okay, so holding the strap in this position here, nice and upright. Okay, don't worry, it might be down behind your head, it depends on your shoulders yourselves. Okay, nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, release the strap down. Pause for a moment in that squidgy bit, okay. Keep pulling the tension on the strap out of the way, and then bring it all the way down behind you, into your low back. Keep the tension, pull your fists together, come back out. Okay, lift it away from your low back, and then come up again to that squidgy position. Feel it, okay, keep the arms nicely sort of stable and straight, okay, squidgy bit, and then come up to the top. Okay, nice deep breath in at the top, and again, as you exhale, bring it down, squidgy bit, release, strap into the low back, pull them together, come back out, back up, squidgy bit, up to the top. Okay, one more of those, take a breath in, release it back down, squidgy bit, all the way into your low back, pull your fists together, come back out, all the way up, squidgy bit, up to the top, and then release. Well done. Okay, rotate both ways. Smile. Okay, final one then. Okay, again that wide grip on the strap, pretty much as you had it before, wherever that was. Okay, this time, okay, we're just going to move this left arm backwards first of all, and then bring the other arm vertically upwards. Okay, so this arm vertically upwards, you can see on the camera, and the other arm in line with your torso, but pulling backwards and away. Okay, but resist with the upper arm. Okay, so the strap's nicely taut. You're engaging muscles in both shoulders. One's pulling one hand away, and the other shoulder is resisting. Okay, so feel that pressure. Now keep that tension, and we're going to swap over. Okay, so up to the sides. Okay, the other arm verticalized, the other arm back in line with the torso. Okay, okay, keep the tension. Keep breathing. Okay, don't shorten the breath or stop breathing. Okay, come back the other way. Swap over again. Keep the tension. One more the other side. Back up. To where we started, keep the tension, and then release. Well done, get rid of the strap, done that, rotate both ways. Well done, okay, we can release now to come into a sitting position on the mat, straight legs. Okay, give them a bit of a wiggle, okay, massage them if you need to, okay, they've obviously been squeezed. Okay, and then we're going to come into a forward fold position. So flex your feet, okay, bring your heels to the floor, and then bend your knees as much as you need to, because all I want you to do is to bring your chest to your thighs first of all. Okay, so grab hold of the backs of your legs, and then keep your head lifted, and then just press your chest forward into your thighs first of all. Okay, now come as far as you can, don't worry about how far that is, but the idea is to feel your pelvis, so feel your hips pushing forward and your pubic bone sort of sliding backwards. Okay, that's the bit that's quite difficult for some because of the length of your hamstrings. Okay, so hold that position, okay, and then wrap your arms around your thighs. Okay, you can bend your knees a little bit more, okay, but what we're going to do is to squeeze those thighs into your chest, okay. You can then release your head and neck, okay.
Nice steady breathing, and then you can gently slide your heels away. It might be a bit difficult on your mat, but just do your best. Okay, until you feel that engagement in your hamstrings increase, and then just hold in that position. Okay, close your eyes and then breathe with intention. Okay, as we say. So focus on the muscles that you feel stretched, and then breathe as you feel and think about them. Okay? This is how we sort of increase our flexibility. I feel the muscles in my low back. I feel the muscles in my hamstrings, all nicely tensed up. I'm continuing to slide my heels away a little way. Don't overdo it. Keep breathing, keep relaxing, keep releasing. Okay, final breath here, nice and steady. Release, straighten your legs, give them a bit of a wiggle. And then sweep your legs around, come into tabletop position. Okay, so knees underneath shoulders, wrists underneath, shoulders, wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, tops of the feet in contact with the floor. Okay, 6 points of contact. Press down, particularly through the tops of your feet. As soon as you do that, your fronts of your thighs will fire up. See, watch them or feel them. Okay, that in turn engages the muscles in your lower abdomen. Okay, and all around your pelvis as well. You'll feel it. So press into your feet, gently push into your knees, and then push into your hands. Lift your chest. Okay, that's your neutral tabletop. Although there's a lot going on. Okay, so feel as though you're pushing the floor away to all 6 points. Pull your belly up to support your spine. Look down at the mat so your spine's straight, and breathe. Okay, on the next in-breath, what I want to do is to squeeze your pelvic floor muscles. Okay, so pull your pelvic floor up towards your ribs. Keep pressing all 6 points on the floor. Okay, as you breathe in, squeeze the muscles of the pelvic floor. For the guys, squeeze the muscles that stop you weeing. Okay, and then relax them, release them. Okay, and then with the breath again, inhale, squeeze the pelvic floor muscles, pull your belly up towards your spine. Okay, these are the 2 yogic locks, Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. Exhale, release the squeeze. Final time, inhale, squeeze the pelvic floor, belly up towards the spine, press into the floor. Beautiful. Okay, release, bum back to heels. Okay, extended child pose, just soften everything, gently sway from side to side, so shoulders and hips go side to side. Breathe as you sway. Okay, as you inhale, come back up to neutral tabletop. Okay, bring the weight to your left knee, straighten the right leg out behind you. That was the postman, by the way. Push the heel away, place the foot, stand. Twiggy. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Left knee, straight leg, right leg out behind you. Push the heel away, flex the feet, spread the toes. Okay. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, soften the elbows, allow them to point backwards, not out to the side. Lift your chin, come as far forward as you feel able. Okay. You don't need to overdo this, just until you feel the pressure on your arms. But if you can bring your chest, your chin to the floor, do so, and then press as you come back. Okay, come back to where we started, engage the muscles of that rear leg, take a breath in, and then bend that right knee, squeeze it towards that right elbow, point the toe. Okay, and then release it back out. Same again, extend the muscles, nice deep breath in. As you exhale, soften the elbows, lift the chin, come down as far as you can, press back. Okay, bend the knee, squeeze the knee towards the elbow, point the toe, core compression. Final time, straighten the leg, bend the elbows, lift the chin, come to the floor, press back up, and then release to the floor. Well done. Okay, swap over. Straighten the left leg out behind you, push the heel away, flex the foot, spread the toes. Okay, feel that stretch in your calf muscle. Push the back of the knee up to the ceiling, squeeze your bum. Okay, so that full engagement of the leg muscles. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, soften the elbows, lift the chin. Again, you don't have to come down too far, only as far as you can press back from. Okay, but if you can come all the way down, do so. Press into your hands, come back up. Okay, and then bend the knees, squeeze the knee to the elbow, point the toe. Okay, core compression, squeeze the knee up, come back out. Okay, nice deep breath in, bending the elbows, chin to the floor, come back up. Okay, bend the knees, squeeze to the elbow, point the toe, core compression. Inhale, come back out. Bend the elbows, and again, not out to the side, backwards. Only come down as far as you can, press back up. Bend the knees, squeeze, point the toe, core compression, release to the floor. Okay, bring the bum back to the heels. Okay, and then relax, forearm, forehead to the floor. Come into your comfortable child pose, whatever that be. This is the full child pose, okay? This is uncomfortable some. On the forearms is fine too. Fists, okay, so you can support your head. But wherever you're comfortable, you can relax and sort of recover. Is sort of a recovery, and it's very internal, everything's facing in, so close your eyes, a few ujjayi breaths, constricting the back of the throat, okay, making that sound of the ocean. Okay, so just go internal, feel through your body, everything we've been doing, and then just start a gentle sway of your hips from side to side, breathing as you sway. And then come to a standstill. Okay, and then we're going to come up into downward dog. So nice and slowly, hands to the top of the mat, tuck the toes, straighten the legs, come into downward dog position. Bicycle the legs, so take a few moments in downward dog. Okay, so feet are normally about sort of hip width apart. Okay, now just to help your alignment in the front half of your body, just bend your knees as much as you need to. Okay, just hold in this position here, and then start to release your bum back to your heels. Okay, and you'll see my sort of head disappearing through my arms. Okay, and it probably brings my whole rear half into alignment. Okay, so I'm pretty much straight between hips and fingers. Okay, and then gently hold that position, and then start to straighten the legs. Don't worry about if your legs aren't really straight, and then just do your best. And then pull your bum to the ceiling. Okay, and you feel it in your hamstrings. Okay, final breath here. Good shirt to wear. Okay, and then just hold in that position. Take a nice deep breath in, and then come up on tippy toes. Push your bum to the ceiling, and then try and walk on tippy toes, feet to hands, and then push back onto your heels. Grab hold of your elbows into forward fold. Okay, just allow you can bend your knees as much as you need to. You can see how much mine are bent. Okay, but this brings my chest onto my thighs. Okay, and then release the low back. Press your elbows towards the floor. Okay, soften everything, relax and release. Okay, this is where your like ragdoll really is called sometimes, where your head, torso, neck, arms, just allow them to hang, and then release your arms. Nice deep breath in, arms out to the side, nice strong backs, nice and slowly. Come all the way up into raised arm pose. Okay, arms to the ceiling. Okay, extend them. Feel the connection with the floor. Press into your tootsies. Lift your heels. You can pick a focal point. Okay, so stare at something. Okay, it really helps your balance. Hold for a couple of breaths, as stable as you can, and then release your heels to the floor. Swallow dive into forward fold, bending the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, right leg comes back into lunge. Okay, now we're going to come up from this high lunge, so don't overdo the stretch, okay? Just make sure you've got the strength to do it, or come in a bit closer. Okay, but just feel nicely balanced before you come up, okay? Look down at the mat, release your hands, make sure you can feel nicely balanced, and then come up in this position in high lunge. So we're still on the toe at the back, okay? We're pressing the hands up to the ceiling so we're feeling strong. That front knee is stacked over the ankle. Okay, so feeling nicely stable. Nice deep breath in, press those fingers up to the ceiling. And then bring the palms together, come down into prayer mudra. Forearms are parallel. Now we're going to try and twist to the right hand side. So you can bring that elbow over the thigh if you can get that down far, or just twist to the right, but lean forward. You can bring the elbow to that thigh, then do so. Press into it, release your torso. Okay? Your gaze can be down at the floor, or if you're particularly well balanced, up at the ceiling, okay? But wherever's fine, this is all about twisting the torso. Okay, nice steady breath in, come back to where we started, release your arms back up to the top. We're going to come into Warrior 2. Okay, so we just rotate that rear foot, left arm forward, right arm back, bring the arms in line into our Warrior 2. Again, that front knee hasn't moved over that stack position, our arms are nicely level. You can check them if you want, nice space between the fingers. Okay, there's a lot going on in this rear leg, okay. There's a rotation here in your hip, which is sometimes uncomfortable, so turn your foot accordingly, but you can turn it up to 90 degrees, that rear foot, in Warrior 2. Okay, squeeze, press down in your feet and squeeze your heels towards one another. You'll feel your inner thigh muscles fire up. Okay, hold the position, press the fingers away from each other, extend, relax your shoulders. Okay, your drishti, your focal point, is that middle finger, forward finger, or away into the distance. Breathe. Okay, press into your front toes, lift your heel. Okay, hold that position, feel it in your calf muscle, that front calf. Couple of breaths. Release the heel to the floor. Turn the front palm, and I'm going to reverse warrior. Okay, so nice and slowly arc, release that right hand to the thigh. Okay, left arm's nicely vertical, press the fingers up to the ceiling, take a breath in. As you exhale, keep the arc going. Okay, feel that stretch all the way up that left hand side. Okay, nice deep breath in. As you exhale, come back, feel into where you just left. Okay, we haven't changed anything. Okay, so try and feel where you were. Okay, soften the shoulders. Okay, side angle. Okay, so we bend the front elbow, bring that forearm down onto the thigh. The other arm in the vertical plane arcs over. Now you can see coming in line. You can either hold in that position, or you can bring that arm further forward if you want a little bit more stretch there. Okay. Okay, but don't overdo it. Again, stretching everything up. Still pressing down to our feet. Still squeezing our heels towards one another. Okay, final breath in here. Release. Come back down into our high lunge, right leg joins left, forward fold. Okay, a couple of moments in forward fold. Feel the balance in the soles of your feet. Okay, and then we're going to swap over. So inhaling, left leg goes back into lunge. Okay, so same thing. Before we lift off, make sure you feel nicely balanced. Okay, and then when you're ready, press up, bring your arms up to vertical. Now it'll feel different side to side, it always does. Okay, depending on the tightness in your hips, okay, the strength in your legs. Okay, again, if you're a little bit too far, come back up, that's fine too. Okay, so wherever you are, press into the feet, squeeze your heels towards one another. Okay, lift up. Nice deep breath in here. Bring your palms together, come down into prayer mudra, forearms parallel. Okay, nice and slowly into our twist, twisting the other way, left elbow. If you can get down that far, hook over, otherwise just twist and hold the position. Okay, you can press into the knee just to help that twist a little bit. Your drishti is either up at the ceiling or directly down on the floor. Okay, if you keep your gaze fixed and your head fixed, you become much more stable. That's one of the main things in balance is focus. So just stare at something and hold the gaze. It really does stabilise you. Okay, release, come back up, release the arms up to the top. Okay, into Warrior 2 the other side. So that rear foot rotates to the floor, right arm forward, left arm back in line. Okay, so just feel the position, make sure it feels right, adjust anything that doesn't feel right. Okay, press into the soles of your feet, squeeze your heels together, relax your shoulders. Okay, nice and steady, press into the front toes, lift that right heel. Okay, feel your calf muscle. Breathe, release the heel, reverse warrior, turn the palm, inhale, left hand comes onto the thigh. Okay, that right arm to the vertical, press it up, take a breath in. As you exhale, arc a little bit more, feel the stretch up the right hand side. Okay, still stay strong through your feet and legs. Okay, nice and slowly come back to Warrior 2. Okay, feel it. Couple of breaths here. Bend the front elbow, side angle, forearm down onto that leg. Okay, the other arm in line. Okay, and extend. So press into the rear sole and feel the extension all the way up that left leg, through the side of your bod, all the way through your arms. Okay, final breath here. And then release, come back into our lunge position. Nice deep breath in, left leg joins right, forward fold, bend the knees,
come into balancing squat. Make a focal point, palms together, breathe a couple of times in balancing squat. And then nice and slowly open your knees, release the arms forward, press the fingers forward, try and sit gracefully and straighten the legs. Okay, so heels away, flex the feet, spread the toes, back to the knees to the floor. Okay, press into your sit bones, lift nice and tall. Press the fingers away from you. Okay, feel the shoulders stretch forward, feel the shoulder blades separating. Nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, bring the arms up to the top, arms up to the sides, and then back to the front. Okay, release the torso back, maybe halfway to the floor. Okay, feel the core muscles engage. Breathe. Now bend the knees slightly. Okay, and then just roll onto your back, straighten your legs to the ceiling, press your arms up to the ceiling tip. Engage the muscles of your legs, heels up to the ceiling, straighten the legs, flex the feet, spread the toes. Press your fingers up, lift your shoulders off the floor. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, open the legs, lift the head and shoulders, pendulum the arms between your legs. Okay, engage the muscles of your legs, squeeze your core muscles, push your fingers as far through as you can, don't overdo it. Inhale, come back up, legs come back together. Okay, take a breath in. As you exhale, open the legs, squeeze everything forward, pendulum the arms, straighten the legs, hold the squeeze. Inhale, come back. Final time, exhale, open legs, squeeze, hold. Inhale, come back. And then relax your arms down by the sides, bend the knees, soles of your feet to the floor. And then arms out to the side, nice and slowly, just rotate your knees or roll them from side to side, softening the sides of your body. Feel how your spine is rotating, or the muscles around your spine are rotating as you roll from side to side. And then come back to an upright position, and then straighten your legs, arms down by your sides, palms facing up this time. Come into your comfortable lying position. Sometimes essential oil, a bit of lavender, frankincense or sandalwood, they're the three most relaxing. Let's give it a bit of a go. And then come into a comfortable position. Now you can use any props you need, like your bolster underneath your knees if you need to, or cushion under your head. There's no need to be uncomfortable in Savasana. The idea is to relax, be as comfortable as you can. Even on your side, if it's uncomfortable on your back, that is fine too, but somewhere comfortable where you can relax and there's no tension in your body. Close your eyes, feel through your body first of all, try and relax everything, no tension. Move anything, micro move it if you need to. And then start to focus on your breath and your breathing. Again, equal breaths in, equal breaths out. Follow the movement in your torso. Nice, steady, natural, deep breaths. Following the expansion, belly and chest on the inhale, and the contraction of chest and belly gently pulls towards the spine on the exhale. Nice, steady, natural breaths for a couple of minutes in Savasana. Try and focus on the breathing. If your mind tries to take you away anywhere else, just acknowledge where it's trying to take you, and then bring your focus and your mind back to your breath.
you can continue with your relaxation for as long as you need, but relaxation is the really important part of the flow, so don't underdo it. Okay, so when you're ready, just take a nice steady breath in, start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and bring your arms up over your head, give your body a lovely long stretch, pointing your toes, flexing your feet, soften your belly, and then nice and slowly roll over, bend your knees, roll over to one side or the other, and then just hold in that position if you need to, otherwise press your hand into the floor. Come up to a comfortable sitting position. Okay, bring your hands into Prem Mudra, press into your sit bones, lift through the crown of your head, so sit up nice and upright. Close your eyes, just take 2 nice, deep, steady breaths in. Namaste. Thank you very much. See you again soon.